Hi everyone and welcome back. I have a great sovereign citizen video for you today. I think this guy knows maybe 3 sovereign citizen phrases and he uses them over and over and over again. The best one is he says, I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions. And then he goes and answers questions and then constantly asks him questions. You know, it's just ridiculous. And here's our lovely sovereign. You can get a look at him and you'll see kind of what we're dealing with. Yeah, that's him. All right, let's watch another dumb sovereign get, well, his window broken. Safe light repair, safe light replace.
There you go, buddy. Take that.
Please.
I don't answer questions.
You have to provide your...
I do not have to provide my license to travel. I do not answer questions.
You need to tell... Right, what's your name then, sorry?
I've given you the paperwork. I do not answer questions.
I'm asking you what your name is.
I do not answer questions.
Okay, showing your identification is not answering questions. And I think this is in Australia, so I don't even know how this travel thing works there. But I guess he's gonna try. What the heck was that? Was he laughing?
Oh, is it?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, is there a reason why you don't answer questions?
I don't answer questions.
I don't understand what's going on. I'm asking you for your driver's
You
license.
stand under me, no worries. I don't answer questions. Thank you. See you later.
No, that's not what's going to happen. No.
Oh, well, am I free to go?
No, you're not.
Why not?
Okay, because I don't know who you are.
Well, I don't answer.
To do a license check on you.
You got my paperwork. You know who I am.
That's why I'm asking you to explain it to me, please.
No, you can read it. Can you read?
I can read.
Are you a constable or are you a sergeant?
I'm a constable.
You're a constable?
Yeah.
Well, call your sergeant, please.
I'm just asking what's going on.
I don't answer questions, mate. Please, I've got to go home to feed my baby, all right?
Not at the moment, okay?
Well, am I free to go? Or are you?
No,
Yeah.
you're not free to go.
Are you arresting me?
No, I'm doing a license check. Is your name...
I don't need a license to travel.
You've got to have a license.
No, I do not need a license to travel. Constable, go and educate yourself, please. Okay?
You need to have a driver's...
No, I do not need a license to travel. Go and educate yourself.
Stay there for me, thank you.
Am I free to go?
No, you're not.
Oh, another constable.
You're going to talk to me?
I don't answer questions. Are you a constable or a sergeant?
I'm a constable, sir.
Call your sergeant, please.
No. Well, you need to produce some identification.
No, I do not. No, I do not.
I'm saying for sure.
Common law grounds, I do not have to show identification.
What's the problem with just producing...
What's the problem with just leaving me let go home? I live just five doors down.
Well, I need to know who you are.
You know who I am.
Just a license.
I showed you my paperwork.
That's not...
Am I free to go or am I under arrest?
No, you're not free to go until we find out who you are.
All right, carry on then. Do your
I
job.
understand it's an offence to not produce...
It's not an offence to travel. No, it's not. You call your sergeant or I'm just going to go.
No, you'll stay there until we find
Well,
out.
you call your sergeant now, please.
Okay, I'll get some further advice. That's
Yep,
fine.
you get your advice.
Do that.
You need to educate yourself, constable, please.
I'm telling you, it's an offence.
No, it is not an offence. You need to educate yourself.
Why are you getting so angry?
I'm not getting angry. I want to go and feed my baby because she's just woken up.
That's fine.
Okay, if you want to go feed your baby, I'm assuming that's a little baby, not your girlfriend, because I don't have one of those. But why would you do this? You are purposely doing things to get yourself arrested. Why? Why? It doesn't make any sense to me.
And I'm happy for you to
I'm happy for you too.
produce a license.
I do not need to produce a license. Okay?
You need to tell us your name.
You've got my name. Hey, I'm not contracting with you, okay? I'm not consenting to any of your bullshit. All right? Why'd you pull me over?
To conduct a license check.
What? So why'd you pull me over?
Well, this I don't believe is your car. It's not
Hey,
registered in your name.
I don't care what you got. I bought this car off a person, so I don't answer any more questions.
Have you transferred that into your name?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. You just stay here until we work out who you are.
Am I free to go or I'm under arrest?
You're not free to go.
He just said to you, stay there until we figure out who you are. And your reply was, can I go? God, it's like they've got cotton in their ears or really tiny little brains.
Constables. Fucking breaking the law, won't even call their sergeant.
You know, sovereigns have a really difficult time reading the room. And here's a really good example of that.
Watch this, you're free to go.
No, that's not gonna happen. Oh, not gonna happen.
Sir, we have had a conversation before. Do you agree with that?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so you don't answer questions? Okay. I've activated a video recording device, okay?
My video recording's been activated since you stopped me.
That's fine, okay? But just so you're aware, I've also activated a video recording device.
That's
I'm gonna
good.
ask you some further questions.
I do not answer questions, matey.
But there's some things I need to explain to you.
I do not answer
Do
questions.
you have any problems?
I do not answer
Can
questions.
you hear me okay?
Call your sergeant, please.
Okay.
Call your sergeant, please.
The reason
Call your sergeant, please. Call your sergeant, please.
for a license check, okay?
No, you're not allowed to pull me over for no reason.
Yes, we can.
No, you're not. I was traveling from the gym to home, just doing my own thing, and you stopped me for no reason. Why?
You are kidding, right? They've told you about 10 times for a license check. In fact, he just said it to you at the beginning of him walking up to you. God, you guys have the brains of goldfish.
So, sir, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask
Do you understand?
I'm going to ask you to produce some form of identification.
I don't answer questions.
40V of the road traffic.
No, there is no acts. I'm a man of the land. I'm not a person, or I'm not a citizen. Okay, I am a man of the land, and I do not go by your acts.
If you're not a citizen, then they can deport you.
So you pay taxes?
No, I don't pay rates. I don't pay electricity. I don't pay gas. I don't pay water. I don't pay dog registration. I had it.
In Australia?
Pardon?
You live in Australia?
There's no Australia. It's America, Washington DC.
That's incredible. No, you're not in Washington, D.C. You're in Australia.
Call your sergeant,
Where
mate.
do you live then?
You've got my paperwork.
The paperwork, that doesn't explain who you are.
Call your sergeant, or we're going to be going around in circles all day.
Some form of...
No, you don't. Call your sergeant.
Okay?
Call your sergeant.
I have to advise you, it isn't a...
Am I free to go, or am I under arrest?
No, you're not free to go.
Well, am I under arrest? Am I being free to go, or being
Do
detained?
not produce...
Am I free to go, or am I being detained?
If you don't produce a license or identification, you will be under arrest.
Am I free to go, or am I being detained?
Go.
Okay.
Okay? Do you understand it's an offence?
No, I don't stand under you.
Do you understand?
Do you understand that I'm a man of the land and I do not go by your acts? Why am I getting angry? Because you're pissing me off now, right? Call your sergeant, I won't ask you again.
No.
Call your sergeant now, both of you.
Call your sergeant. I won't ask you again. Call your sergeant. You just asked him again.
Do you know it's a crime what you're doing now?
It's an offence to fail.
It's not an offence. Not even an offence to travel without a licence, okay? Go and educate yourself, constable.
Provide us with your...
Wait, haven't you got kids to go home to?
Excuse me, sir. What we're talking about.
Haven't you got kids to go home to? I have, okay?
And I understand that, but
Okay, you stand under me, do you? Good, okay?
I'm giving you one warning, okay?
I'm giving you one warning. You call your sergeant. Call your sergeant.
It's been activated.
Call your sergeant, mate.
That's 2 or 3 chances I've given.
Call your sergeant.
I'm not...
Am I under arrest or am I being detained?
If you do not produce a license, you will be under arrest.
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
And we will have to break the window.
Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
I don't want to have...
No.
That was an interesting cut. What are you trying to hide? He said, I don't want to have, and then you said, no. So what are you hiding?
Please call your sergeant.
Why can't you just...
Use the constables. Do you know what just happened in Queensland? 2 constables pulled over one of my friends.
Sure.
They called the sergeant as well. The sergeant said they were wrong for what they done.
Bullshit.
Now you call your sergeant.
You need to give us your...
No, I do not. Bring your sergeant here.
Okay?
Bring your sergeant here.
Sir, I've been more than reasonable with you.
You're not. Bring your sergeant. Oh, you're gonna have to smash the window if you don't bring your sergeant. Good, you're gonna get wet, mate. Call your sergeant, please.
Why do you keep asking for the sergeant when you said you weren't going to ask for the sergeant anymore?
You're not the registered owner of this vehicle.
I'm the owner of the vehicle. It's an automobile, okay? And I'm travelling. I'm not driving, all right? Under your axe.
Any mental health issues?
I don't answer questions.
Are you travelling okay at the minute?
Yes.
Ha ha! You just answered a question. Gotcha.
Do you want to rape me?
Sorry?
Do you want to rape me?
No.
Okay. I thought you'd want to breatho rape me.
No.
Okay.
For the purpose of the stop, it's a license check.
I don't need a license to travel.
You do.
I do not. Go and educate yourself, constable. Am I free to go or am I being detained? Am I free to go or being detained?
No, because you're committing an offence.
I'm not committing an offence. Am I free to go or am I being detained?
You're not free to go.
Why?
Because you are committing an offence.
No, I'm not committing an offence. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yeah, look at your face. You probably are one.
What kind of statement is that, mate?
Exactly. Go and chase.
Alright, so we've got another car here as well.
Is he a sergeant?
No, it's not a sergeant.
Okay.
So he's going to stop you driving. Do you know this fella?
I'm free to travel. Are you the sergeant?
Had this discussion.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what's gonna happen. You've had it happen to you before.
No, do what you do. I'm telling you. You know, I've got a free right to travel on the roads.
Not the case.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You've been waiting for this day, haven't you?
Me?
Yeah, you have.
Get along with you, alright, Frankie?
Come on, you threatened that you'd smash my window the last time.
I guess if you don't get out of the car, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Good.
I don't like damaging
Good.
anyone's property, Frank, obviously, but that's the way the law works, mate.
Call the sergeant. There's no laws. The only law is do no harm. No property damage and no fraud.
So we can
I just gave you my paperwork, man.
You haven't told me your name.
I don't need to contract with you.
How is telling someone your name a contract? Can you explain that?
Listen, you need to turn the car off. You've committed an offence. You're now going to be placed under arrest, okay? Turn the car off and open the door or the window will be getting smashed.
Do what you have to do.
I'm being pretty reasonable, Frank.
We'll see how reasonable you are when we get to the District Supreme Court.
We have to break your window to get to you, sir. You need to understand that, okay? You understand that?
Forward, so when we smash the window, the glass doesn't.
Have you called the sergeant?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
Alright, so Frank, you might want to move forward, so lean forward so that when you smash the window, the glass doesn't. Okay, no worries.
This is where you see the mentality of the sovereign who would rather, instead of opening his door to get out, he would rather have his window broken. It's beyond comprehension.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
This is one of Schrodinger's videos. Rest in peace, Big Cat. I'm going to let him explain this to you because I can't do justice to it like he did. And you are so missed.
Here's a headline. Death threats from Frank Vasquez of South Australia. Frank Vasquez is a well-known anti-vaccination conspiracy theorist who is infamous for making bomb, arson, and death threats against those with whom he has disagreements. Here's some more of his handiwork. Seems like a cool dude that you'd want to go have a beer with, right? And here's some more. Virgo Triad and others have stressed the point that sovereign citizens aren't just harmless clowns that we can ignore, and I think this is evidence of that.
Wow. This guy's a really bad guy. Unbelievable, these people. It just is. How they think they can get away with this stuff and do whatever they want. It's mental illness, too, I believe. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Violet and I love you guys so much. And we are so appreciative of you for subscribing, liking, commenting, memberships. And I hope you guys like the new way I'm doing the videos. So, till we see you on the next one, we're going to have to say goodbye.